Good evening, everyone. Namaskara. Thank you, Jaspreet ji, for confirming the same. Good evening, Santosh ji. Vaishali ji, good evening. So, how was your day, guys? How was your day? It was a tough expiry day, too much of volatility in the market. Right, Namaskara, Praveen ji. Yes, Anuji, we shall check. Nifty diversion, whatever you're saying, we'll check. I'm just waiting for others to join in. Sri Lakshmi ji, namaste. Yogi, for a change, you got some profits. So what I would suggest is that you guys are in a nascent stage. You guys are still learning. Until you guys complete the module, then you can try. Till then, keep working on more examples. Keep working on observation. Anuji, you also made some profit. Very good, very good. I'm very happy for you. Because once you make consistent profits, you guys will be, an inspiration for others. Niravji, good evening. Purnimaji, namaste, good evening. So I'll just wait for one more minute for others to join in. After that, we can just go ahead in terms of discussing today's topic. So we have completed swing investment strategy and we have discussed RSI divergence. So let me give you notes for RSI divergence because I've seen many of you guys marking it in a wrong way. So the notes on RSI divergence might help you guys because you can read those definitions before drawing, for bullish divergence as well as bearish divergence, right? Swastik ji, how are you today? I hope you have not traded because today was a very difficult day to trade, right? So Archie, 17,600 call option give you 1,200 profit. Very good. Chandrapaji, namaste. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's try to see if there is an opportunity to identify RSI divergence here. Say, for example, in 15 minutes, there was candles were making lower low and RSI peaks were making higher lows. There was a small retracement here. Swarchi, namaste. Swastik ji, you've gone for weekly iron condor. Okay. So I think, do you guys have any doubts regarding bullish divergence and bearish divergence? Let me just show you examples. After that, we are good to go with other topics, right? Okay, it's clear, right? So let's go ahead with other topics. Okay. So let me teach you very good stock scanners which you can observe for tomorrow, right? Which you can, yeah. So please write down notes for RSI divergence. You just write down bullish divergence, the first topic. Okay. Are you guys ready? Shall I give you notes? Okay. So when candles are making lower low, RSI peaks are making higher lows. Okay. So when candles are making lower low, RSI peaks are making higher lows. Okay. This scenario is called as bullish divergence, which will convert a bearish trend into a bullish trend. I'll just repeat. When candles are making lower low, RSI peaks are making higher lows. Okay, this combination is called as bullish divergence, which will convert a bearish trend into a bullish trend. Raviji, I'm just giving notes for RSI divergence, bullish divergence, as well as bearish divergence, because many people were marking it wrongly. I thought they might keep this as a reference before marking levels. I'm just repeating it. Bullish divergence, first point. When candles are making lower low, RSI peaks are making higher lows. Okay. This combination is called as bullish divergence, which will convert bearish trend into bullish trend. Second point, bullish divergence can be used bullish divergence can be used in any time frame in any time frame in any time frame to identify bullish reversals. Ravichi, you cannot use it in a sideways market because there has to be a bearish trend, right? Because we are trying to find a bull reversal at the bottom of the downtrend. So to find of the downtrend, you need to find a stock or an index which is falling continuously. So we are trying to find that point from which it might reverse upward. See here, candles are making lower low, RSI peaks are making higher lows. Okay, hence there is a beautiful reversal. A bearish trend has been converted into this trend. Okay, yes, just write on next topic, that is bearish divergence. Bearish divergence. When candles are making higher high, when candles are making higher high, RSI peaks are making lower highs. When candles are making higher high, RSI peaks are making lower high, which indicates weakness in bullish trend, and hence there is a bearish reversal. Next point, bearish reversal logic can be applied in any time frame. Full stop. Is this clear? Can we go ahead? I hope you can use this definition to identify proper examples. I've seen many of you guys are marking levels incorrectly, so please use these notes. So let's go ahead and let's try to discuss a very powerful and easy intraday scanners to scan stocks. So let me give you the scanners first so that you will have time to understand and implement it on Friday, and you can backtest it on weekends also. Okay. So the first scanner that we are using is investing.com. Okay. The first stock scanner is investing.com. In investing.com, you have to go for this Indian version. Okay, because usually there will be a US version. I want you guys to switch to Indian version. Okay. Once you go to this page, do you guys see tools here? Yes. Once you click on tools, there is a drop down menu. In that, you need to click on stock screener. Okay. So first of all, once you go to this investing.com page, go to the Indian version, then click on tools. Once you click on tools, there is a drop down menu. In this drop down menu, you need to click on the stock screener. Once you click on the stock screener, this website will divert into a more specific page. Okay. In this first drop down menu, you need to change to India, and we are trying to trade only in NSE. So be it investment or intraday, please stick to stocks which are listed in NSE only. Okay, for your betterment. So are you guys clear with these two drop down menus? Can I go ahead? Okay. So let me click on market cap. So once you click on market cap, you need to change the minimum value to be 400 billion. You need to type 400 space B. Okay, just type B. So this indicates 400 billion. Why am I giving you the lower cap for this particular scanner as 400 billion? So that we are trying to negate, or we are trying to remove the penny stocks from our list. So it's more like choosing large cap stocks for trading. Is that clear? Click on market cap. Then try to type 400B and click enter. Once you click enter, you can see this particular bar is narrowed down. So from 400 billion to 15 trillion. Okay. So are you guys clear till this point? So what did I do? I just arrived on investing.com, went to Indian version. Then I clicked on tools. Once I click on tools, you'll get a stock screener. Once you click on stock screener, you will get this page. Select India, NSE, then click on market cap, give the initial value 400B and click enter. You will get the results of this particular scanner here. But I want you guys to click on technicals. Once you click on technical, are you guys able to see a monthly column, weekly, daily, hourly, and 15 minutes? Yes or no? Yes. So say for example, I'll give you a case study. If a particular stock, if it is bullish in monthly time frame, weekly time frame, daily time frame, hourly time frame, and the last 15 minutes of today, if it's bullish, don't you think this bullish sentiment will also continue tomorrow also? If you have a stock which is trying to go up unidirectionally, if you're able to find such stocks, so don't you think it will continue its trend for tomorrow also? So you might get an opportunity to make some money for tomorrow. So when are you supposed to check this particular scanner? One day before trading. That is for tomorrow's gainers and losers. You are supposed to check today after 9:30 p.m. Why 9:30 p.m.? Because the stock list will be updated. And whatever stocks that you get for buy side or sell side, it will work beautifully for tomorrow. Say for example, if you have an exam, important exam tomorrow, and if you get to know what are the questions which are going to come tomorrow, don't you think you'll be happy and you'll be more peaceful to complete the paper, because you're aware that these are the questions which might come like that. If you get to know which are those stocks which can become bullish or which can become bearish one day before, then at least you don't have to search stocks in the live market, right? You will have your own personalized list of stocks for buy side trade and sell side trade. Yes or no? Okay. So Vishal Vermaji, I'll just repeat it later because we are in a flow. Everybody have understood till this point. I'll repeat the entire thing because I repeated it thrice. After you asked me, I've already repeated it thrice. Okay. So you need to double click on monthly so that at least one column is sorted. By clicking on monthly, okay, one column is sorted, right? So here, so if you have strong buy, you need to have only strong buy. There should be no neutral, there should be no sell, there should be no just buy. We need to have strong buy in all the columns. Okay. Then only you can pick that stock for next day. Don't you think Bosch? Do you think Bosch can be taken for tomorrow's trading? No, right? Because you have a buy here. So is my voice audible? Is there an issue with my voice? No issues. Okay. So can I consider Godrej consumer? Do we have strong buy in monthly, weekly, daily, hourly, and 15 minutes? And after 9:30 p.m., the stocks will change. Okay. I want you guys to run the same scanner and update the list of stocks in the group. I'm just trying to show you today's data. This data will change. Okay. Say for example, you have strong buy in all the columns. Yesterday you must have done this homework so that you would have traded in these stocks. Say for example, do we have polycap here? We have strong buy in all the columns. When a particular stock is bullish in all the time frames, and there is a high possibility that it might go up today also, right? So let me try to open polycap, and when it comes to intraday trading, we're going to use 15 minutes. We'll be using 15 minutes time frame. See, this is first 15 minutes candle. Let me mark high and low of the first 15 minutes candle. See, if I place the cursor, this is 9:15 candle. First 15 minutes, we are not trading, be it index or be it stocks, until you gain experience, because there will be too much of volatility in the market. Once high of the first candle is breached, if you can go for a buy trade, keeping low of the first candle as stop loss. So high of the candle was breached here. Let's assume you took a trade. You got 1.7% return because one day before you got to know from this candle, this polycap will go up, and accordingly it gave 1.7%. In intraday trading, if you can capture 0.5%, then you're done for the day. Right. I'll give you targets later. but as of now, learn how to identify stocks for next day's trading. Yes, ma'am. So, can I take Varun Beverages for a buy trade? Yes, no, no, right? Because there is a neutral. There is neutral in it, right? Can I take Cummins India? Yes. So you can take Cummins India. Let's go to the next page. They have done this beautiful scanner and it is working very well. Okay. You can make use of this, and this is a free scanner. Okay. So that's all. We don't have any strong buy anymore. So we had only Polycab, Cummins India, and Godrej Consumer. You got three stocks from this particular scanner, right? So for a sell trade, you need to have strong sell in all the columns. Let me just check. Can I take a Bajaj Finance for a sell trade? No, because you have a sell. You need strong sell here. So let me just go to the last page. So in this last page, can I take Adani Enterprise for sell trade? Yes, and this scanner predicted that Adani Enterprise will fall, and accordingly, today's certain losers on NSE, you have Adani Enterprise here. Do we have Adani Enterprise here as a loser? So you got to know about this particular stock one day before with the help of this. Everything has to be strong sell. Okay, so we had Adani Enterprise. Okay, so ICICI Pruli, ICICI Prudential Life. That is also you have strong sell. Okay, macro tech developers, you have strong sell in all the columns. They have done such a beautiful job. You just have to pick stocks. For a buy trade, you should have strong buy in all the columns. For a sell trade, you should have strong sell in all the columns. At least you'll get around 10 stocks, including both buy and sell. Even out of that 10 stocks, okay, even if you get two quality trades, don't you think you're done for the day? Purnimaji, this is a free scanner. Whatever intraday scanner that I'm trying to give you, it is all free. Free, free, free. Okay. So मुझे कुछ भी free में मिलता है तो अच्छा लगता है. So ICICI Lombard. So you have strong sell in all the column, and HDFC Life. HDFC Life. We have strong sell. Raviji, this is only for intraday equity. I'll just explain what you're supposed to do. Please don't trade options. Okay, because I want you guys to stick to index trading. And for option trading, I would suggest you guys to do some hedging, because trading naked call option or put option is very risky because lot size is too huge, right? So have you seen me trading in any of the stocks? Because I trade in index, or I try to do swing investment in stocks. I've kept my trading the thing very simple, right? So I want you guys to do that way only. So if we can trade like this in index, do we need any trading in stocks? That on expiry day when market is too volatile. So that's okay. I'm a daily wage laborer and happy with this daily wage. So I'll not go. So let's go ahead. And why am I teaching you this? Because my personal best is 108 trades in intraday equity. So with zero loss. Okay, for that, this investing.com helped me a lot. Because whenever I used to trade, the brokerage is too much. Okay, so that's why I shifted to index trading. But as a duty, I'm trying to teach you everything. Thank you, Suhasji. Priyanka ji, whatever data that you get after 9:30 p.m., that will remain same. You don't have to check. If it is strong buy in all the columns, it will remain strong buy. If it is strong sell, then there is high probability that it will fall. Okay, are you guys clear? I'll just repeat it everything from first. Vishalji, this is for you. Say, for example, once you investing.com, you need to come to this Indian version. Okay. Say, for example, Suhas 0.5% target when it comes to stock trading, because that is how I was able to trade multiple stocks. So I'm still no voice. Suhas, see, now it's there. Breaking. Voice is clear, is it? Can we go ahead, please? Do confirm. Now it's clear. Okay. So we were discussing this, right? So the US market is running and Apple stock is bullish for today. So that's why I would suggest you guys to shift to Indian version. You can see the flag here. And then from this point onwards, select Indian version. Okay. So once you select Indian version, it will take you there. Kalyan Reddy ji, I did not discuss anything because I'm repeating everything from first. So once you come to this particular page, click on tools and then select stock screener. Okay. So then you need to select India, and in all exchanges, please select NSE. Is this clear, Vishalji? India and NSE. Once you come to the stock screener. Okay. So then you need to click on market cap. So I hope you guys remember when we discussed ticker tape website, I selected market cap, large cap, right? The same thing that I'm trying to do by giving values. That's it. So in market cap, the lower limit, you need to type 400B. 400B means billion. So click enter. The range will become very narrow. Okay. Then you will get the significant results. Click on technical. Once you click on technical, you will get this page. Double click on monthly so that we can sort at least one column. It will be easy to find stocks, right? So once you do that, then you will try to get the list of stock. For a buy trade for tomorrow, you need to write down the names of the stocks which has got strong buy in all the columns, like Godrej Consumer, okay, and Polycab India. So you need to keep writing the names of the stocks under gainers list, which has strong buy in all the columns. Is this point clear? And on the last page, you tend to get strong sell. You tend to get strong sell. So if you have strong sell in all the columns, these stocks will fall. Is this point clear? Yes or no? Can you please confirm? Yes. So can I expect you guys to run the same scanner and upload the new list of stocks that will be generated after 9:30 p.m. onwards in the group, so that you can follow up those stocks in the market tomorrow if it is going up or not? Okay. So, and moreover, I'll teach you one more scanner in the same page. Do you guys see the candlestick patterns here? The topic which is available here. You need to click on candlestick. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to change anything. You just have to switch to candlestick. From technical, you need to switch to candlestick. Okay. So strong buy and strong sell is for technical. I'm trying to teach you something new. Anjanji, list 1, list 2, list 3 is only for swing investment. Now I'm trying to give you a website that is trying to give you stocks for intraday trading. We are done with swing investment. List 1, list 2, list 3, along with swing investment strategy with RSI divergence, that is done. That topic is covered. Now list 1, list 2, list 3 will not make much difference for intraday, because for intraday, I'm trying to give you new websites and new lists, which might help you a lot. And investing.com is such a beautiful website that is trying to give you tomorrow's gainers and losers one day before. List 3 I'll give you. List 3 I'll give you. But as of now, concentrate here. List 3 I'll give you tomorrow. That is dividend paying stock. Okay. Because Anjan's doubt was that out of this scanner, should we select only list 1 stocks? I said no. Okay. You just have to pick the stocks which is satisfying the criteria. So after shortlisting gainers and losers from technical aspect, I want you guys to shift to the candlestick pattern aspect. Okay, let me click on this candlestick patterns. So I'll be teaching you only 8 candlestick patterns, which I personally use, which is very powerful, and you don't have to remember hundreds of candlestick patterns. There are hundreds of candlestick patterns which are available in the market, but you need to identify only those candlestick patterns which are occurring very frequently, and only those candlestick patterns which are money making candlestick patterns is what you're supposed to master. Okay, so then what happens to the other candlestick patterns? I'm trying to give you a scanner for candlestick patterns. Okay, so that at least you'll get an idea what might happen in that stock because of some specific candlestick patterns. Okay, so once you come to this candlestick pattern, you need to click on customize. Do you see customize here? You need to click on customize. Once you click on customize, I want you guys to uncheck everything, every time frame except daily time frame. Okay, so there were all the stocks with all the check boxes. I want you guys to uncheck everything and keep only daily time frame. So whatever candlestick patterns that we are trying to get it in this scanner, it is in daily time frame. Okay, so completed pattern and emerging patterns. What is completed pattern? Say for example, if it is bullish engulfing, that might have been completed, or there is a probability of becoming bullish engulfing tomorrow. That is emerging pattern. So don't worry about the patterns. Just uncheck everything. Keep one day pattern. And when it comes to reliability, always go for 3-star reliability, which has higher accuracy in prediction. I made only 2 changes in customers. Unchecked everything, keeping one day intact, and I'm trying to check 3-star reliability. Are you guys clear with this modification? Okay. Then click on apply. Okay. So these were the stocks that you have got. There are so many candlestick patterns like three outside up, three black crows, three outside down. These are so complicated. I don't want you guys to learn each and everything here. I just want you guys to focus on the last column. Do you see a green tick here? A arrow mark which is trying to show you that the stock might go up tomorrow. Just follow this. Okay. And see, this was the stock which was given yesterday because this website will be updated after 9:30. Let me show you Indus Tower. See, look at the beautiful movement you've got in Indus Tower. Okay, this was the first 15 minutes candle. I have marked the high of the first 15 minutes candle. Once high of the first 15 minutes candle was breached, we could have taken buy trade. So there is a movement of 6% in single day. Don't you think that's amazing? Because in swing investment, we are trying really hard to get 10% in a month, and you are getting 6% beautifully just because you got that stock from candlestick patterns. Even though you don't understand that candlestick pattern, you just got to know that it is trying to give you a sign. See, this is a green tick. Raviji, that's what I'm trying to explain. I've taken the first stock from here. This is Indus Tower. Raviji, are you there on the same page? Raviji, I just explained the settings. Yes. Say, for example, once I click on customize, usually there will be all the check boxes which are ticked. So select only one day time frame. Okay. Let it be completed, emerging, bullish, and bearish. When it comes to reliability, uncheck 1-star and 2-star. Nick G, is this clear? Are you trying to maintain the same customization, or is there anything different? Is this clear? 400 billion? Did you make any change? It might be getting updated. Okay. Don't worry about the list of stock. Only worry about the procedure to pick up the stock. Even if you're trying to get a different stock, not an issue. If it is strong buy, yes, Chandrapaji, even if you're able to see a different list of stocks, don't worry about the stock. Try to understand the concept. Is that clear, Raviji, Nickji, and Chandrapaji? You need to understand how to pick stock because you need my intraday setup to trade. Even if you're getting stocks from investing.com, you're not blindly trading these stocks. My intraday scanner will act as a final setup which should give you confirmation. all the leading indicators should tell you to go for a buy trade in Indus Tower, then only you're trading. Okay, please focus on the process. Don't worry about the output. You might get a different list of stocks. Don't worry about it. Just understand how to scan these stocks. Okay, you just have to look at the last column. If you have a green arrow mark, then there is a high probability that that stock might go up. And if you have a red arrow mark, then there is a high probability that these stocks might fall. This is the last column is what you're supposed to look into it. You don't have to worry about these things. In case if you're too much inquisitive about learning candlestick patterns, then click on this. Then you'll get to see the indication, reliability, and description. You can read about all this candlestick pattern here only by clicking on this. 3 outside up. If you want to see, if you want to learn, you can learn from here only. Everything is made simple. Okay, say for example, if you want to learn about this candlestick pattern, you have a beautiful shape candlestick, and also you can learn about it. You have to change only the minimum value, sir. 400 billion, Raviji. The remaining, don't worry, though. 15 trillion, it's not in our hand. I just changed the minimum value. Don't worry about the maximum value. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Even if you get a different list of stocks, just follow the procedure to pick them. Anyways, you cannot trade these stocks without my setup. Okay, Tarunji, please check the scanner after 9:30 p.m. because they're trying to update it now. Because it's almost getting closer to 9. Slowly, the list of stocks will be changing. So finally, you need to check at 9:30. Suhasji, how to when to enter trade, how to enter trade, you learn only after learning my setup, sir. But as of now, I'm trying to give you scanner that will help you to find some stocks one day before so that you will be more peaceful while trading. Purnimaji, this will not be updated in live market. This is updated at the end of the day because they're using some strategy to find stocks at the end of the day. Okay, so this will not be for live market. I'm giving you different scanners. This is one beautiful scanner using which all my students, I've trained more than 5,000 people. All my students, they're making at least 1 or 2 trades out of this scanner, and they're making 2,000 rupees peacefully with around 30,000 capital. So aim for making at least 1,000 rupees by trading stocks with 30K capital using this scanner is what I'm trying to tell you. They are not doing anything else because there might be a lot of news and there will be a lot of stocks which will be popping up in the market. Okay, so just focus on the process. Okay, Kalyanji, please don't worry about completed patterns or emerging patterns. Okay, just check both. Let it be there. Just check at the last call. Okay, stocks may overlap. See, HDFC Life was there in strong sell also, right? When we checked strong sell, HDFC Life was there, and Adani Ports. So this was also bearish today. So what is the procedure? At 9:30 p.m., 9:30 p.m. onwards, you'll run the scan. After coming to this thing, minimum you need to update 400. Okay. First, go to technical. Identify stocks which have strong buy in all the columns. List them up for a buy trade for tomorrow. And if you have strong sell in all the columns, list them up for a sell trade tomorrow. Simple. Raviji, because you're not aware of my setup, right? Say, for example, you're wondering whether we can make 1,000 rupees profit with 30K capital. Is your question, right? So this is in the Indus Tower. This is Indus Tower. Because I don't appreciate such kind of questions somewhere middle of the class. Anyways, you have asked, I'm trying to address it. Please listen carefully. And whenever I prompt you to answer, I want a quick reply from you, Ravi. So let me click on buy. If I select on intraday, how much money do you need to buy one share for intraday, Mr. Ravi? Yes. For 100 shares, how much you need? For 135 shares? Approximately, you can just calculate. Divide 30,000 by 173 and tell me how much shares can you trade in Indus Tower? For intraday trading, what is the capital required to trade? What is the capital required to trade one share? 34 rupees 60 paisa. This is the beauty of intraday trading in cash. I'm not talking about futures. I'm not talking about options. I'm just talking about how many shares can you trade in intraday using 30,000 rupees. For one share, I need 34 rupees. If I'm able to trade 800, how much capital is required? 27 rupees. So if I'm trying to trade 867, approximately I can trade within 30,000. Don't you think you can trade 867 shares? Okay. So let me go to brokerage calculator. So how much points did we capture here? We got approximately 9.83, right? So I got 9.83 thing. So at what price did we enter? 196. So intraday equity. So we entered at 196. So then 206 is your exit. 867 is the quantity we are trading. Is this clear? We entered at 196. We are exiting at 206. Approximately about 10 rupees profit in Indus Tower. With 30,000 capital, we are getting 867 shares you can trade in intraday trading. We made 8,670 rupees profit. Raviji, can you please tell me, can we make 1,000 rupees using 30K now? Is there a possibility? Because you were wondering whether we can make 1,000 rupees using 30K. Because you're not exposed to this kind of trading, right? So I'm trying to tell you something new. Please don't drop such kind of questions in the middle of the session, because whatever you have seen, it is just a tip of the iceberg. You're able to explore new things. So what is the ROI, Raviji? If you make 8,500 in one single trade by using 30,000 rupees, because I've negated the charges, this is the net profit. What is the ROI? 26%, right? So that is the beauty of intraday trading. So you need to identify such qualitative stocks, right? So this particular candlestick pattern gave you that Indus Tower, right? Indus Tower, you got to know one day before. Using 30,000 rupees, you can just make, 1 or 2,000, or else you can make 8,000 profit also, right? I personally have done it. My personal best is 108 trades in 6 hours, because as a full-time trader, I wanted to know how many stocks can I trade. So I used 50,000 capital and I kept on trading on from morning 9:15 to 3 o'clock. At the end of the day, with zero loss, I touched 108 trades with 2 lakh rupees profit, only stock trading. But the brokerage was used, and that's why I shifted, and I'm happy with this profit in index trade. So I'm just trying to repeat. So whenever there is a red arrow mark, yes, Raviji, because I would appreciate if you can ask me a question at the fag end of the session, because I'll be giving you separate session to ask questions. Because if you come up with such questions in the midway, that might affect my flow. So this I've been requesting from day one, because I would have planned so many things for you guys to learn, right? So I would appreciate if you guys can keep such questions at the fag end of the session, or else you can just drop a message personally via Telegram. I'll address one-on-one. Okay. So are you guys clear with this? Okay, so you have two scanners. One is technical scanner, where you will get strong buy and strong sell, and you will get a lot of stocks. At the same time, when you switch to candlestick, just look at the direction. If it is green, then that stock might become bullish. There is no guarantee that you will have that stock bullish. My setup should give you an entry. Okay, Indus Tower was a beautiful stock for my setup, and imagine the kind of money my students would have made. Okay, so in spite of brokerage, we are paying a very small brokerage, that is 110 rupees or 112 rupees, and the kind of profit that you're making. Just identify one stock, enter into it, stick to that trade, trail your stop loss, make good money, and come out of it, right? Because making 8,000 rupees is a brilliant income per day, right? So I'm trying to give you a website. It will give you at least 1 or 2 trades. Identify such trades and make this much profit and exit. No need to worry much. right? So let's go ahead. So can I expect you guys to shortlist stocks using technical scanner and candlestick scanner and post it in the group so that it will be a good reference for you guys to follow up with it tomorrow. So if things work out tomorrow, you might get some confidence, right? Yes. So we have last 7 minutes. So let me give you this time for you guys to ask any question and answer regarding this, or if you have anything different also, I'll be happy to help. Chiragji, there's a procedure. After teaching you the scanner, I'll teach you my setup. Okay. The candlestick, Monday, I'll be teaching you candlestick patterns. I'm planning to finish all the scanners today and tomorrow so that from Monday onwards, you can use these scanners to identify stocks so that you'll get used to the scanners over a period of time, right? I want you guys to use them accordingly. Time frame for intraday is 15 minutes. Okay. Vishalji, you will not understand my setup until you learn each and every indicator in depth. So there's no point plotting on industry. Pavanji, I don't do option selling. It's only option buying. Both Raviji, you need to look at both. There are no classes on weekends. Yes, Shrikantji. All columns have to be strong sell and strong buy. Then only you're picking up the stock, or else it won't work. Guru Nathji, don't worry because there are. See, today market was choppy and slightly bearish, but Indus Tower became bullish. So every stock has its inherent capacity to go either up or down, right? So pick up the stock and stick to it with proper risk reward ratio. Yes, Chiragji. So as of now, I'm focusing on the stock trading. I'm giving you scanner. Then I'll teach you my setup. My setup is a universal setup. You can use the same setup for stock trading, index trading, currency, commodity. So stock, index, currency, and commodity, everything will be covered. I have a proper syllabus. I have a proper flow. Let me go through that flow. Okay. Let's not skip any of the aspect. Okay. Yes, Nikhilji. Keep an eye on stocks which are there on technical as well as candlestick scanner. You might get more opportunities. No, Vanashriji. I'll teach you how to trail stop loss later. But as of now, we are at the very nascent stage to learn scanners. Srikanti, both. Yes, Jasprit ji. If you have a red arrow mark, that stock will fall tomorrow. If you have a green arrow mark, it will go up. No, Jitendra ji. Ravi ji, until you learn setup, you're not trading. These are the tools that are helping you to find stocks. But when to enter, how to trail stop loss, how to book profit, everything will follow up once you learn my setup. Santosh ji, you need to pick stocks from this website from 9:30 p.m. one day before, because 9:30 a.m. is a live market timings, right? For that, I have a different scanners. Vaishali ji, I don't teach you hedging because I'm an option buyer. See, I'm an option buyer. Do you see any hedge here, Vaishali ji? Is there any hedge taken here? No, right? It's pure option buying, right? Even option seller struggles to make such kind of profit, right? Vanashri ji, learn the setup. You will become independent. Don't have that kind of dependency. Okay. Jasprit ji, I'll show you the margin money. Okay. See, for any stock, okay, you need to click on buy. You need to click on buy. Okay. So if you choose intraday, you'll be getting 5 times margin. Yes, Manoj Kumar ji, that will come later. As of now, we are learning only the stock scanner. Okay. So you need to wait for it. Swastik ji, you need at least 6 months practice, right? Because no setup is easy for you to follow. I have 7 years of trading experience. So definitely I have an edge over others because I'm a better trader today compared to everybody because I've committed more mistakes than all of you. I've created blunders. So I've learned from those mistakes. That's what I'll be teaching you along with trading setup for Nifty and Bank Nifty. So I would appreciate to you guys to have patience. Yes, Jasprit ji, it is optional to use the money, but I would suggest when you're getting 5 times margin, why don't you make best use of it and make some money? Anushri, which time frame? Which index, Nifty or Bank Nifty? Yes, Tarunji. Automatically intraday MIS order will be squared off at 315. Even if you don't exit, they'll exit. Okay. Let me go to monthly Bank Nifty. Okay. So let me take RSI. Let us see the divergence that you're trying to talk about here. So which divergence are you trying to say, Anuji? Bullish divergence or bearish divergence? Here candles are making higher high and RSI peaks are making lower highs. This is what you're trying to say, right? Yes, Jaspreet ji. You can trade in 5 minutes also. Yes, Anuji, you're right. You've identified the right bearish divergence. So only there is a fall. Since past 3 months, don't you think there is a bearish candles here because of this bearish divergence? Jaspreet ji, my setup is working very well in 5 minutes also, 15 minutes also. As a beginner, I would appreciate you guys to stick to 15 minutes time frame. Is that clear? As I've addressed most of the questions, the only request that I have is please allow me to teach for the first 45 to 50 minutes. Last 10 minutes, I'll give you time to ask questions. If you have any questions, please write it down. There will be a separate Q&A session. There we can discuss, or else whatever 10 minutes time frame that I'll give you to address questions, we'll discuss that time. Okay, because I would have planned so many things to discuss. Those information might be skipped because of loss of flow. Right? Please try to make best use of my 7 years of experience. Okay, is that clear? Can we follow that format from tomorrow? Let me finish off. Yes, Nick G, but the kind of questions which are popped up that will take my attention. That's why I'm requesting everyone not to put any questions. Once I say the last 10 minutes Q&A, at that time they can discuss. Okay. So tomorrow I'm planning to complete all the intraday scanners. I need your support. Okay. So tomorrow we can just yes, Chiragji, as you said, I'll try to ignore questions. Like color blindness, let me develop comment blindness from tomorrow. Thank you, Sushmaji, for such wonderful things. Okay. So I have developed comment blindness from now on. I might not read any comments or questions. Okay, like color blindness. So we shall catch up tomorrow. Thank you so much. So we'll meet up tomorrow, and there will be no class on weekends. I'll be giving you a lot of work as a homework for weekend. Please do that. So that will help you a lot. So Monday I'll teach you candlestick patterns. Okay. After that we'll discuss intraday setup. My setup is beautiful and it is working on everything like currency, commodity, Nifty, Bank Nifty scalping, as well as stocks. Just that I'm trying to put foundation for you guys by teaching you these powerful scanners. People are making very good money on daily basis. I want you guys also get that benefit, right? So thank you so much, and we shall catch up tomorrow at the same time. Okay. So if possible, we'll have 1.5 hour session tomorrow from 8 to 9:30. Please be prepared so that we can finish off this intraday scanners. So that from Monday onwards, you can use all these scanners to identify beautiful stocks for you to trade. Take one quality trade, 1 or 2 trades per day. That's more than enough. See, one single trade in Indus Tower has given you 8,000 rupees for 30K. So I want you guys to make best use of opportunities so that you'll have multiple channels of income. You'll be getting income from intraday trading in stocks. You'll be getting income from index trading. You'll be getting income from currency as well as commodity. Right. So let's check what's happening in crude oil. So crude oil is going up beautifully. So that is the beauty of crude oil. So if once crude oil touches, as now the crude oil is around 6281, right? So once it touches 6300, just put a thumbs up in the group. Okay. In some time, this might touch 6300. Tarunji, by default, you'll get margin money. Only thing you need to check the value. Say for example, if you keep it as a long term, you'll not get any margin money. Say for example, if you select CNC or long term, you will not get any margin money. You'll see 173. Shift to intraday or MIS mode. See how beautifully they're giving you 34. Anjanji, we'll be sticking to option trading in crude oil because for future trading, just for the chart, we are offering this thing. Rather than spending 2 lakh rupees to trade crude oil futures, try to use 20,000 rupees and trade option and make the same profits. Okay, thank you. I'll meet you tomorrow. Good night. Take care. So be prepared for 1.5 hour session. Let's try to complete all the scanners. So that will help you to learn things very quickly. Right. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Good night. Shubhratri. Dhanyawad.